We begin with the Team 10 investigation, manhandled behind bars. Tonight, a San Diego man claims that deputies roughed him up in jail and the incident was all caught on camera.
Team 10 investigator Adam Rakusin is here now. Adam, he is saying that he did nothing wrong. He believes it's an abuse of power.
Yeah, he says you don't believe him. Just watch the video. It's all on camera. He says there's no reason for what happened. And what you're seeing behind me is an unfair thing to do to someone who doesn't deserve it. It starts with a violent takedown, followed by knees to the body and the head area, closed fist punches to the face. This video given to Team 10 was taken in what's known as the Sally Port at San Diego's Central Jail. The video shows San Diego County deputies dishing out the body blows. The man taking them, Joshua Strode.
I kept on trying to tell him, you're really hurting me badly, please stop.
While this scene ended with Strode laid out on a stretcher, spit mask over his face, the day began much different.
I was actually on the street right next to SDSU. Okay. And the cops roll on us.
San Diego State Police arrested Strode earlier that day for being drunk in public and hauled him off to jail. That's where this video begins. You can see Strode handcuffed up against the wall.
The officer was helping me keep my pants up because they took my belt.
Fast forward about a minute. It looks like the officer starts to take the handcuffs off. We can't hear what's being said, but a door opens and a deputy enters the picture. According to a San Diego County Sheriff's Department officer report obtained by Team 10, the deputy claims he observed Strode yelling incoherently and had erratic movements of his body.
He says, put your hands behind your back. I say, I can't, my clavicle is broken, and before he could even finish that sentence, next thing you know, it's just violence.
Strode's thrown to the floor. More deputies rush in. The video shows what appears to be a series of knees and punches while Strode visibly thrashes on the ground. Eventually, Strode says a deputy tases him. The violent encounter lasts less than a minute.
It's an abuse of power.
At least one deputy claims the force you see was justified. In the officer report, the deputy says he feared Strode would assault him. He claims Strode made a violent turn and had his fist clenched, so he took him to the floor. The deputy says while on the ground, Strode grabbed his arm and squeezed down using his fingernails. The deputy claims Strode kneed him in the face and violently kicked his legs, among other things. Saying in the report if he didn't use force onto Strode, he would have continued his assaultive behavior, potentially causing harm to one of us.
Even though we got the police report that says Mr. Strode balled his fists and took a fighting stance, thankfully we have the video that shows none of that happened.
Brody McBride is Strode's lawyer.
He's putting his full body into those.
McBride says there's no excuse for what you see on the video.
Excessive force?
Absolutely.
Strode is no angel. He's got a criminal record that dates back years.
You've been convicted of crimes. You've served time. Why don't you deserve everything that they did?
Because I did nothing wrong, right? I did nothing wrong. I didn't do anything to deserve getting beat up. I know that.
Regardless of your history.
Regardless of the history.
I asked Strode to watch the video of his incident. He was calm on the outside.
I'm actually pissed. I'm actually very angry.